Good afternoon, it's Lewis and this is my 2010 Toyota Aygo. There's a few bits and pieces I want to run through with you, so we'll cut to that in a minute, but first I think we need to get rid of some of this dirt because that is just embarrassing. Ugh. Anyways, let's cut to the snow foaming. Right, after a deep snow foam and a thorough clean, it's finally back to its show condition. Unfortunately the weather has turned, so I'm going to have to go find somewhere where it won't rain and we can run through the specs. Right then, you join me in a Tesco car park where there is shelter and well, it's still cold out here if I'm honest. But yeah, here is my 2010 Toyota Aygo. And what I'll do now is I'll just run through some of the specs and what I've got done to it. So, after this car's driven past me. So in terms of exterior, we've got the 15x7 rotor wheels. Offset, I believe, 25, just giving me that flush fitment on the front. And I've got 10mm spaces on the rear, just to poke it out to the fender line. Just give you a close-up. But yeah, wanted the alloy just coming up flush with the fender. So, no rubbing as of yet, but there is a nice little rubber patch cooking on the underside here from where I send it around the corners with that lovely arch gap. We've got the bolt to stud adapters on there as well, and then just to finish it off we got some Halford special blue paint, and just, well, it matches the car quite well. I was quite surprised, but it just gives the alloy wheel a bit more colour to it as well. In terms of exterior then, that's about all I've done. Apart from the suspension, which is Vauquelin coilovers, they dropped the car by about 40mm on the front and 35mm on the rear. I haven't taken out the adapters on the rear yet because I quite like my fuel filler tube, which is on the other side. So that'll be something I'll do later down the line when I don't have to travel long journeys. I guess the last exterior feature that I've changed is the wiper delete. Can't beat a wiper delete. And then we've had the exhaust cut out through the bumper from some lovely guy in an exhaust shop from London. Yeah, he did a great job and I didn't want to cut it out myself, so thank you to him. Apart from that, exterior wise, the car is, well, pretty standard. As you can see, the paintwork's in lovely conditions apart from the standard Tesco bish bash and boshes, but you know, pretty good looking car. So in terms of interior, we'll go over to that now. So going from back to front, well, there's not a lot of interior left, apart from the roof lining, because I don't fancy any condensation dripping onto my head. So in the back we've got our lovely internet special strut bar, which is now our harness bar as well for our bucket seat setup. I've got my Instagram set up on there, little plug, so go follow the Insta. But yeah, a strut bar makes a great harness bar as well. We'll move around to the front so you can get a better view of what is in the front seats. A few things I did forget to point out. I painted this white because I did originally plan to go with white alloys. So these lovely bits are white. A few extra features in the car, one you might not notice, but we have a spare torque wrench because I'm deadly frightened of these wheels coming off at some point, and you know, nothing beats having an emergency torque wrench. So if we go down here into this pocket, we get a few sockets as well, so that's just for emergencies. That's about it for the car, if I'm honest. There's not a lot to run through. I'll see if I can find something else to talk about, but apart from that, it's pretty empty with some bucket seats in it. What we'll do now, I think we'll have an intermittent break. I think we'll go into Tesco's and grab a little snack. So what we'll do is we'll park next to this ST gentleman here, and we can look swaggerlicious together. There we go. Right, let's go grab a drink. Right, anyways, before I embarrass myself, let's go get a drink. There's so much choice. Coke Zero will do me.